Dartmoor is an almost unique environment. It was created by man during the Iron Age, and originally it was covered with oak forests, just dripping with mosses and lichens. But the need for fuel to smelt and work this wonderful new material led us to chop down almost all of the forests. Of course, once you've got iron to make axe heads with, everything gets easier and you just keep chopping trees down faster and faster. So, 2,500 years later, and you turn it into a national park. The blacksmith had arrived.
Blacksmithing is something I feel that I have to do. It feels so right to do it. I've got a passion for it that I don't think I would be happy doing anything else now. So I'll certainly stick with it as long as I can survive whilst doing it. I think there is a big future for it. It's certainly come through a big revival. People are now fed up with sort of buying things that don't work and don't really do what they want them to do. So the only real solution is to have something specially made, particularly for the job, and it's guaranteed to do that particular job. One of the things about blacksmithing is that it is a pretty permanent craft. They invented the tools way back at the beginning of the Iron Age, and we still use exactly the same type of tools now. They're made in the same way, out of the same materials, and used in the same manner. That side of blacksmithing is probably not going to change a great deal. Everything I've got in the workshop has had at least one previous life. Most of my machinery dates from the sort of 1800s up to the new modern stuff from 1948. And when it goes wrong, we just make a new part. We won't throw it away just because it's old. We'll make it work. It was designed to do a job, and it does the job well. The power hammers we have there, we have one that's called Andrew, and it's named Andrew after a smith that worked in the forge. He used to come in and swing the sledgehammer. It's called a striker. And when he got too old to swing the sledge anymore, he bought this second-hand hammer. It was designed and built in 1935, and it's still working today. Andrew's Loxton's gone. Basically, we're off to Coldharbour Mill. Go and see the lads there. We've known for some time. They're all volunteers, look after the steam engines. Since the mill's shut, stopped producing anything in 1982. But it's the original steam engines still powering that were installed in 1910. They're doing a good job to keep them going. And they call upon me when they need a bit of extra help. Making bits and pieces that you can't buy at B&Q. So anything that's not off the shelf, they call me in to make up for it. And if you ever survive this lane, you'll be very lucky. We'll be alright when we get on the road out there. How's it going? It's good. And you? Good. Yeah, fine, thanks. So you got the volunteers in? Yeah, a couple of lads. There's Ryan. All right, right. And young Adam there. All right. Bit of a problem. Perhaps you can solve it for us. We need a valve lifter for this engine. We haven't got one. Right. Well, we got this. Doesn't look very authentic. No. Doesn't look very professional, you know. So we need something a little bit strong to lift this valve and that valve there so it can warm the engine up. Right. Okay, there's a spring in there and a heavy valve on the end, so it wants to be nice and tough. Right, we need to lift the valve. So we'll put a little chock of wood there. Lift the valve like so.
Coldharbour for nothing.
Tea is a critical component in modern fag packet design technology.
What is this going to look like, really?
I've no idea yet.
Oh, fair enough.
It's actually warmer than it was last week.
I think.
You only need to look at the shape of cars made in the 1970s to begin to suspect that CAD software of the day was unable to let you draw a compound curve, unlike a pencil and paper. The design having been finalised, it's back to work.
Cheers for that.
Dean works mostly on his own these days. Well, except for his cat called Tink.
Oh, dear.
And of course, the tools of his trade. Tink knows a good thing when she sees it, and being a cold morning, there's only one place you can be. Sitting by the fire. Well, actually, on it. Heating wrought iron to a cherry red makes it malleable. It actually makes it plastic. And just like plasticine, that gives you the ability to bend it, to stretch it, to flatten it, to squeeze it into almost any shape that's desired. With a little help from Andrew, it's possible to draw out the ends of a piece of wrought iron. It's easy to get bogged down with technical terms, but this is called a flatter. It just makes things flatter, but in a controlled kind of way. Wrought iron has a grain which is rather like wood. If you cut across the grain, then you can lose the strength of the material. But if you bend it, the grain goes round the corner with it, and the strength is maintained. And although it takes time, and a great deal of skill, the reason why forging produces much stronger pieces of work.
The anvil I've got in the workshop is made out of small amounts of wrought iron that have been fire welded together using sledgehammers, and this process has been going on ever since the beginning of the Iron Age. Iron's a very expensive commodity when it was first developed, so anytime you wanted to make something out of iron, you probably recycled the iron that you first had, and the anvil is an accumulation of maybe several generations worth of bits of wrought iron which have been progressively put together and made a bigger anvil every so many years when they had a bigger collection of iron. It could be anything up to 500 years old, that design, but the iron that it's actually made out of could be right from the beginning of the Iron Age.
Today's world of mass manufacture demands components of the same size and shape, and I mean exactly the same. So we resort to CNC or computer-controlled machines to make things for us. The advantage of this is that parts become interchangeable. By the start of the Industrial Revolution,